to the March edition of Wellness Hacks. This month we are going to be focusing on things to help you get the most out of every day. One of the first suggestions / hacks that I suggest for you is to grow. Find some way every day to be able to grow as a person, either by learning something new, trying something new. There's a lot of different ways in which you can grow, and it doesn't have to take up a bunch of your time or stop you from doing other things. In some cases, they can actually help make you more productive. So one of the first suggestions I'm going to say, and yes, I am a librarian, I will say it, is read. Reading is really good for you. It's exercise for your brain and for your mind. It helps you be able to learn new things, but also can help you explore and go on an adventure and kind of disconnect from our world in even a different way than movies or TV or video games, in that your brain and your imagination are getting a lot more of a workout. So yes, I will always suggest that. But did you also know that the library's purpose isn't just to store books and give them to you? In fact, one of our primary purposes has never been to store books and give them to you. It's always been what those books represent. And what those books have represented is a central place anyone and everyone can go to learn something, to be able to learn something to make their lives better, and to be able to change who they are and grow who they are, and be able to have a life full of learning and growing as a person. So our entire reason for being basically is to help you become a lifelong learner and be able to learn about any kind of hobby you want to learn about, any kind of medical thing you're interested in learning about, any kind of animal you're interested in learning about. We want to help you find the information to help you grow as a person and learn about what you're interested in. So libraries too. Libraries are good. What I also recommend is learn to listen to books and podcasts. It's a really great way to be able to get your learning in without having to stop what you're physically doing. When you're listening to a book, like when you're walking, you can be listening and learning, or even just relaxing while you're also doing something else. So you can listen to a podcast or a TED Talk and be learning while you're doing something else physically. So you could be sorting socks and earning your doctorate. It's great. Another thing, like I said before, it's very good for you to be learning something every day. I make it a point to try to learn something every day. It doesn't matter if it's big or if it's small. It's just good for you to be constantly evolving and learning new things as a person. So one thing that can be kind of daunting when you're learning new things is trying them out. I'm the type who tries it out and will figure out that I can't do it and then try again later and find out that I still can't do it. But it's good to try it and learn that you can't do it, because then you know what your boundaries are and what you can and cannot do, what you need to outsource to others, and what you can do. And you might find that you're better at some stuff than you thought you were. So it helps you grow and test your boundaries. So it's very good for you. Some tips for keeping mentally healthy, aka not feeling like you want to rip all your hair out by the roots. Listening to music is really great. It helps you kind of veg out. I kind of make different playlists for what kind of activity I'm doing. So if I need to relax, some relaxing music, but I've also found that ironically, sometimes the opposite can be true, and listening to hardcore punk rock makes you feel better because it helps you vent that anger a little bit better. I also tend to have full disclosure, I have a Panic at the Disco playlist on Pandora that I just listen to for hours on end when I am cleaning, and just listening to early 2000s to 2010s punk rock just makes it easier for me to clean. So finding ways to make the music work for you and what you need at the time is also really good. Another thing you should probably try to help with mental health is just try deep breathing or box breathing. Basically, there's a ton of videos and audio files and blogs about how to do deep breathing or box breathing, and they all basically have a success, but you just need to find what works best for you. Essentially, the main goal is taking control of your breathing consciously, and also usually exhaling more than you're inhaling. So you're trying to get rid of more carbon dioxide than you're inhaling oxygen. So you're getting more oxygen in your system, which helps you feel better. So another thing is to smile or laugh at anything and everything. Hopefully not somebody's funeral, that's a bad idea, but try to laugh and smile as much as you can. even if you have to actively go and seek out comedians online. There's an entire like dry comedy channel on YouTube that I listen to, and they're always really funny. But that really helps you feel better, and it's kind of actually like the deep breathing we've been talking about, because you're exhaling a lot more than you're inhaling usually, sometimes to the point of turning purple. But it's really good for you. It helps you feel happy. I mean, you could even go Google dad joke competitions and you're gonna get a snicker out of that. So it's really easy. As far as body wellness, the one thing I'm going to recommend is to move. I'm totally guilty of this, and I feel like crud if I don't move. Moving is very, very important because it is literally what your body uses to get rid of all of the toxins and bad stuff that like builds up in your muscles and in your organs and everything. So it's very, very important to move. I hate to use this analogy because you guys are going to be like, ew. But I mean, if stuff just keeps on building and building up like in your septic system, what's going to happen? Do you want to be your septic system? I don't think you do. So yeah, move. There are also some really simple and easy swaps you can make to things you want to eat every day that are not only healthier for you, but pretty much taste the same. A really good source for these tends to be like Eat This, Not That. They're really good about literally breaking down for you how bad what you eat is for you versus the alternative that you don't even mind it. You're just kind of stuck with what you're habitually eating. So it's really great for finding some things that are really still really tasty, but a lot better for you. So by taking care of your mental and physical health in the ways that I've kind of mentioned, it not only helps you become more active and have a little bit more energy, but it also helps you be more productive because you're able to focus more, you're able to be more mindful and in the moment, and you have, like I said, more energy to be able to do stuff. So these are ways that you can not only become more productive in your work, but also just feel a lot better and just feel more balanced and just happy. So just general, a sense of wellness in everything you do, basically. I hope that makes sense. But that is basically what I had for you guys this week. These were more just tips to just make your day as best and productive as possible. So I hope you guys find something that will help you in this, and we will talk to you guys next month. We will talk to you guys next month, and have a great day.